Here we are, round 1, game 1. Like always, like good Magic players, hello and good luck to Trijapa. I have no idea what that means, but I'm certain that most people don't know what Mrlubufu means. At least people are not familiar with the story. Well, while they decide whether or not they are going to go first, I am going to pause the video. Yay, they showed up. Okay, so we have a double pacifism and a crusader, and a Quirion Dryad we can't quite cast. I don't think this is a mulligan though. Double pacifism in my hand is not a bad thing. Plus he puts us on the draw. Okay, that is a little bit on the awkward side. Not having double black for murder. Luckily he doesn't have a fast start. And we have a turn 2 play, which is pretty nice. This corpse keeps on walking, and that's just what it'll do. One of these days this corpse is gonna walk all over you. Wow, that's a sign that I can't sing. So we go ahead and attack with our walking corpse. And I think I will cast a Crusader. The only wrath effects in white are planar cleansing, which is 6 mana, so I can get the beats down for a little bit longer. Oh, so mirror matchup, white black. O-ring targeting my Crusader. So they might be a little bit on the desperate side if they're going that far. Or duty bound dead. Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter and it's on black. Ooh, that seems good. I think I'm going to attack first, then equip it. Play and equip. Yep. Ta-da! I went to equip onto that thing. So now we're gonna have a big walking corpse because it's got a pimped out ring. So he could leave back or leave exalted or not exalted. Regenerate mana. Oh, okay. So he's going to play a battle flight eagle. It's a good one. He gets attacked. Hopefully we just get to draw a swamp. Yes, our creature is bigger. Oh, that's a good one too. Let's go ahead and duress his hand. See what he's sitting on. Shimmy Spectre. Plains Crippling Blight. The pacifism is going to be great for a Shimmy Spectre, so we get to get rid of this Crippling Blight. Gonna go ahead and attack with my corpse. And I think, do I want to pacify his eagle? I think I do. Since I know he doesn't have anything, he's got a Spectre, and we have a second pacifism for that. This forces him to stay back with his duty bound dead and leave up regen mana if he doesn't draw a swamp. Yep. So he can't just attack for 3 for free. And we draw a swamp. Okay. So we can pacify his duty bound dead and then leave up murder for his Spectre if he ever casts it. He's got one card that we don't know about. But I think I'm going to go on the aggressive here. Because I can. He doesn't have any instant speed removal, so we at least get to beat for 4. We had him waste his turn if he wanted to play something because he thought he would be able to block. Beat for 4, put him down to 9. We also have regen mana for our walking corpse. It's a good day. Especially since it looks like he is mana screwed. So we get to beat for 5. And I think I will not cast my Spectre. Just because I'd rather leave up regen and murder. Yeah, so he's gonna play a Spectre, we kill it during his end step, then he cries and we win. Boom! Blowout? Yep. Good old Duress. And, as I said, double pacifism. Where's my second pacifism? Ah, there it is. Okay, so he's black-white, playing his own Shimmy Inspector. He had the creature gets a -1/-1, an O-ring. I think he's gonna be weak to flying, so maybe Kite Sail's a good sideboard card against him. Probably gonna take out. What do I want to take out for it? That's where it gets hard. I think he's gonna have a problem dealing with just big creatures. So I want to leave that in. No, I don't think I'll play this Kite Sail. I think we'll just go with what we have. On to the game 2. And while we wait for them to decide whether or not they go first, I will pause. Or not. Definitely going to keep this hand as an Attended Knight, no Ring of Pacifism. It also has double black for when we draw black spells. Okay, I think I'm just going to start by playing this Plains and pass. In case we draw a Johnny Sunstriker, since it's the only double white or double Yep, there you go. So I think we're going to take 2 before we get to cast an Attended Knight. Yep. I'm not going to lie, drawing that many lands is not that good right now. Unless we draw Mutilate. That is a little bit of a problem. If we take 3, he gains 3. Servant of Nephrox is quite powerful. Okay, another pacifism. I think I need to play an Attended Knight. I have the odd feeling we're going to take 3 more damage, though. Ooh, that's a pretty art for the soldier token. I have the odd feeling we're going to take a little bit of more damage. Attended Knight does stop Servant, but if he attacks with Sunstriker, then that's a problem. If he goes out of his way and plays an O-ring on our guys, then next turn we can, like, double pacifism stuff. +2/+2 and has lifelink. So he's going to attack with that. We're going to chump with our soldier token. He gets to gain 5 life. And then we're just going to pacify that and get an easy 2-for-1. Then we get to get our Knight of Glory and get in there. Yeah, I think that's great. That thing's useless now. Play our Knight of Glory. Swing with our now 3/3 first strike Exalted. Now at worst he O-rings our Knight and attacks with Servant for 4, at which point we put a pacifism on. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's doing, because look how quickly he's playing it. Yep. So he wants to just get in for 4. We could... Oh, he's O-ringing that thing. Okay. So we're just going to play another one. He gets to beat for 5, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Means this game's going to go pretty long before we kill him. War Falcon. Can't control unless you have a soldier. Well, I don't think you have a soldier yet. That thing gets pacified. Attack with our Attended Knight again. It's a 3/3 first striker. Now where's he? What? Attacks us for 3 with his War Falcon. Then we cast a Griffin Protector. And he gets in trouble. Let's see, does he have the soldier? It looks like he does. Oh, he's got a lot of soldiers. He's gonna attack for 3 in the air. Yep. So we're gonna play a Griffin Protector. Yep. Question is no other question. Now, do I attack with my Attended Knight? I don't think I will. So it looks like he's going all aggro, so if we can just stabilize here, we'd be set. What is he playing? Essence Drain. Okay. So he's going to beat us for 3, and then we're going to have to O-ring his Falcon. I don't want to O-ring his Falcon. I mean, I could O-ring his O-ring and pacify his Falcon, but that does the same sort of thing. This at least slows the beats down. He's got 1 card in hand, we have 1 card in hand. If the Alpha strikes, we get to start picking off dudes. Hopefully it just doesn't have something really nutty, because we've just used up a ton of our removal. I'm surprised we didn't open an Essence Drain ourselves. Pretty interesting. Have we stabilized? Tell me we have stabilized. If he attacks, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay, so he's actually just gonna try and whittle us down. So he might have an Essence Drain in hand, which would be unfortunate. See, if he has Essence Drain, he deals 2 to us this turn, puts us at 4. Yeah, what's his play? Destroy target creature. Okay. So yeah, it's a good thing we didn't block. So he just used a removal spell anyway. What's a good... That is not a good draw. So our best draw would be Mutilate. Just because we would reset the board. He attacks with everything. I think I'm just going to take it. Because going down to 2 is not any better. Diabolical Revelation? Not that good. Okay, on to game 3. Yeah, we were just drawing lands. That's, brutal! Brutal. But that's Magic. Okay, well, hopefully we're able to pull out a win. I'm going to bring in our Crippling Blight. Take out a Duress. Looks like he's playing more creatures than I thought. Yep, this is what I'm going to go with. I would like to play first. Yep, no mulligans. We have a turn 2 Avon Squire, turn 4 Shade, with a lot of swamps. Do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna start with our Sun Petal Grove and then pass. Turn 2 Squire seems good. Got turn 1 War Falcon. The thing I don't like about turn 1 War Falcon is at least playing against it, is that it's so frustrating. If they have the soldier, then all of a sudden they have a 2/1 flyer that they got for really cheap. Okay, I can deal with that. Now I'm not going to play this Mind Rot, because I don't want to. Because you want to save it for when they have 2 cards in hand, their cards they really want to play. So I think I'm just gonna take 2 from the Sunstriker. And eventually we're just gonna cast a big Shade. So hopefully he goes like land something that's not relevant to the board. Yeah, he attacks us for 2. Okay, excellent. So we get to play Swamp, Shade. If he has an O-ring, we're going to force him to use it. Do I want to use the ability? Yes, I do. Swamp. Also thins out our deck, too. I'm not going to attack with our Squire, though. So he gets to attack us for 2 more with his Sunstriker. Let's see, does he have a removal spell, an O-ring specifically? Yep. That is unfortunate. Especially since we have so many lands in hand. That is a good one. That is a very good one. I'm gonna play a Swamp. Cast me a Protector of Griffins. She's gonna help off on the beats. Hopefully he goes like land a bad creature, or something like that, and then I'll Mind Rot him. Or like 2 bad creatures that are not relevant to the board. That's a little bit relevant. So if he has a removal spell, he wants to use it on our Protector. Oh, that's a good one. I think I will Mind Rot him actually now. Just because I have Murder up. So if he has something that he wants to keep, we just murder his Spectre in response. Which is pretty good. Planes. So we hold him off 6 mana and a Knight of Glory. That seems pretty good. I think I'm going to leave my Griffin Protector back, though, to try and bait out any removal he might have and to prevent him from attacking with Sunstriker and Spectre. So he's got his 1 card, 3, Mark of the Vampire, which is why we left up Murder. Boom! Blowout. So now we just want to draw a Liliana Spectre. Okay, that's a good one. Attack with our Griffin Protector. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cast our Shade, using as few swamps as possible. So it's going to fetch us... Oh, I should have cast it pre-combat. That's what you get for playing a new set at 11:10 at night. I would like to use the ability to get a swamp. Then we get to play our swamp. So we have a 4/4 right there. So now he's in trouble. What's his play? Captain's Call. He's got himself an army! Up his sleeves! So he can attack for 2. Okay. We get to take 2 damage. So I think we attack with Liliana Spectre. We can pump it 5 times, so enough to blow through all of his blockers. Plus Exalted. He's just gonna chump, so we'll just kill his guy. Cast a Walking Corpse. I want to leave a Griffin Protector to stop his War Falcon from getting any more damage. He's in top deck mode, but we're also in top deck mode. Okay. Once again, let's see. So I can attack with Spectre and Protector. Make him take 2, but I'm not in that much of a hurry. I think I'm just going to attack with Spectre and Walking Corpse. Make him want to try and trade off Walking Corpse for a couple tokens. Nah, I think I'll just attack with Spectre. See, if I attack with Spectre and Corpse... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm not using my black mana anyway, so Exalted is not super relevant. If he wants to trade off a ton of tokens, yep. But I think I am going to slow roll this Dryad. He also has nothing to attack with the War Falcon anymore, which is somewhat relevant now. Let's see, what's his giant spell? If you would gain life, you gain twice as much life. Okay, that's good and all. So we can attack for 5 in the air and leave up a shade. If we play an Attended Knight. Or we play a Dryad and start making it big. I think I want to leave the shade back just to kill that Faithman if he attacks with it. So I'm going to play an Attended Knight. Get a big Griffin. Swing for 5 in the air. So he can block with his War Falcon if he wants. Which is fine with me. Excellent, okay. So we have a nice board state. If he has Planar Cleansing, we get our Liliana's Shade back. Which is why I'm being a little bit more aggressive. Yep. Okay, so we can attack with our Shade, which seems like the plan. It's either attack for 3 in the air or a ton on the ground and start picking off his guys. And I think I'm just going to attack on the ground. If he wants to block with Sunstriker, that's fine. So I'm going to just pump it once. And if he wants to do anything, we can pump it more in response. Yep. So he gained a ton of life, but now he's way behind. He has to draw a really good spell. And we have an army coming. Specifically one led by a giant shade. Best card to draw would be like Diabolic Revelation, just so we could fetch Pacifism, O-Ring. He's gonna Essence Drain our guy. So Mutilate's a, a fun little... No, I don't want to cast that. No. I'm going to attack with my Shade. It will fight in the shade. Oh, look at that, being witty and playing. I'm gonna still not play my Dryad. Plains is not a removal spell for his Faithbender, so we're gonna go ahead, start combat, attack with our Shade again, get Exalted. This time wait for him to declare no blockers, okay. Hopefully he doesn't have just a removal spell or something. Nope, doesn't look like it. I will play my Plains though. Again, Diabolic Revelation mana. Mutilate's probably not going to be the most useful in this game. Chronometon! That can get big. They can also block Liliana's Spectre. Knight of Glory's good. I think I cast that pre-combat, so that way Exalted triggers. attack with our Shade, which is now that much bigger. Yes, I want to put Exalted on the stack. You're gonna chump with your Chronomicon thingy. Yep. So I'm not gonna do anything. Let him pass. The question is, when do I start attacking with everything? Shade does not do much against that. How do I deal with this? Attack with Attended Knights of 4/4, so I think I have to attack with Aven Squire then. Oh well, a 3/3 in the air is, you know, still quite good. Still kills him pretty quick. I'm gonna leave my land in hand. Oh, I already played my land, but... Okay, well. Any pacifism or O-rings, very, very good. So we pacifism his duty-bound dead, and then attack, make him block. Seems like a good plan. Now we have a 3/3 that can become an 8/8. So if he doesn't block, he dies. I'll pump it. Leave up 1 black mana. Just in case he wants to do anything. Okay, excellent. So next turn, is Alpha Striking worth it? If he doesn't play a creature, yes. Because then we attack for 2, 4, 5, 6, plus a Giant Shade. That's much faster than triggering Exalted. Well, Liliana Shade's pretty good if you're playing a ton of black. Exalted, as I've mentioned in a couple of articles I've written, is also very, very powerful in this format, especially sealed. Okay, so it looks like he has this, like a 6-mana destroy target creature thing. Let's see what he's got. So we attack with everything. Yep, okay, so he didn't think we'd see the play. Yep, that's game. GG, even though they left. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you in round 2.